Hello and assalamualaikum everybody, welcome back to the channel. One here, your resident guitar player / M tester for the day, coming to you from Tony HQ down in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It has been a while, folks. It has been a while. So yeah, and today, since I haven't been doing the videos for a while, Nick decided to surprise me with a new amp. So this is the Peel P-E-E-L OR120. So you kind of can guess what is derived from. So yeah, and let's take a look at the amp, because it's a new one. So, but it is so simple. That's what I like about it. So we do have high and low input over here. So I'll be plugging into the high input all the time. So yeah, why not? And first knob is called F.A.C. I have no idea what F.A.C stands for. Do excuse me on that. But the way I'm hearing it, it's more of like a tone selector switch. So it has like a there you go, like knobs with notches. So that's 5 position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me, 6 position. So we'll go through that one by one. It's going from the least bass to the most bass, something like that. That's how I hear it. So yeah, but yeah, you can look at it as a tone selector switch, like the one we have in our DZ30 and stuff. So yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. So, and we have bass and treble. So right now the bass is at 12 o'clock and the treble is at about 2 o'clock, I think. Yep, it is. We have the boost over here. So basically what Nick told me just now, it's a high frequency boost. So in a way, it kind of like a presence knob. So yeah, so since I like my presence, I like it about 1 o'clock. So let's leave it at that. We have your volume and your master. And underneath that volume knob, there's a 3-way bright switch. So in the middle, the bright is off, a bypass. So you can either go all the way to my left or all the way to my right. Either or, but we're going to keep it at the middle for now. And we have a master knob over there. So right now, the master is all the way full because Nick told me the master is actually a post-pi inverter. So post-pi master. So that's the post-phase inverter master volume. Yes. Right next to it, that's the it's entitled Echo. So because on the original one, from as I understand it, the Orange had a unit, an Echo unit designed to work with that. So it is not a buffered effects loop. So what Nick will do is he will change it to a buffered effects loops. That's what he told me. So in order for you to use your, any Echo pedal that you want or whatever, it's basically buffered effects loop is all good in my book. Yes. And we do have your power and standby switch over there. At the back is just a couple of speaker outs, as well as the speaker ohm selector, as well as half power switch. But this one is actually right now on full power, since you got 4 power tubes at the back. So I assume it's 100 watts. So because it's OR120, so it's 120 watts. I'm guessing. So again, all the technical stuff, please do email Nick on it. You can ask questions to him. Yep, that's the amp. Pretty straightforward. I like it. It's a single channel amp. You tweak everything from the guitar or the amp. I love it. So going into the amp, I might try something different this time around. So for the clean tones or the edge of breakup kind of thing, I would like to use this. This is actually Nick's own Fender Strat. So this is a Mexican Fender Strat, a player series, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, a pretty stock Strat, nothing done to it, quite straightforward. And then on the heavier side of things, I might my Les Paul will make an appearance. And that's about the guitar. Again, my Les Paul, nothing done to it. It's a stock Les Paul. Okay, that's about the guitars, and the guitars is going into the amp. From the amp, we go into our usual 2x12 close back cabinet with WGS ET 65s in it. With one of the speakers is mic'd up with an SM57. From that 57 goes into the interface and straight into Logic. And I think before going to the speakers, I'm sure, because I'm the one who did the routing. So from the speaker out of this amp, this behemoth of an amp, we go into that Palmer speaker simulator. That's the PDIO3, if anybody's wondering. So from there, we take a tap going into the speaker. So basically, from the speaker goes to the mic and whatnot. And there's a line out from here, goes into the interface direct. So that is just for me to blend in and out. Basically, it's just blending as if how I would use it for a show, because that's usually when I'm doing a concert and all that. Usually the engineer would want to mic the cabinet as well as want a direct signal from my effects rack or board or whatsoever. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it here. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's the amp, new one. These two are the guitars. You'll get to see the other one later. This is me. I am going to stop yapping and we're going to start playing. That is just the clean. Straight up, the volume is at about 10 o'clock right now. So yeah, the boost, as I said just now, that's the present. So I'm going to leave it at 1 o'clock. I think it's 1 o'clock. Yep. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, so let's take a look at the F.A.C knob. So just now was position 1. So let's go to position 2. A little bit more grit. I like it. like it so far. Yes. F.A.C Position 3. Alright, let's go to position 4. Yeah, position 5. Position 6. Alright, so that's just the F.A.C tone knob. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is now I'm just gonna leave it at position 6 because I kinda like that bottom end and all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play around with the bright switches as well as the volume. So maybe this is a little bit too much of bass for now. It's nice, but yeah, let's try and cut it off at about 10 o'clock. So right now the bass is at 10 o'clock. The treble I'm not going to touch because I like it there. It's sweet. As well as the boost. So let's try and cut off. Alright, right now the bass is at about 9 o'clock. And let's play around with the bright switch. like it there. Now let's try the bright switch all the way to my right. Alright, let's try boost up the volume all the way to 12 o'clock and see how that sounds. Well, let's try the bright all in the middle and see how that sounds. Bright all the way to my left. Folks, I've changed my weapon of choice from a Fender Strat to a Les Paul. So this is my Les Paul as usual. It's nothing done to it. It's stock, and the volume for the amp right now, the volume I haven't touched the master yet, so the master is still at full. So right now the volume is at 10 o'clock. The F.A.C is where we left it before. Position 6. The bright, I've turned it into the middle, so that's bypass the bright. The bass and the treble is still the same, as well as the boost is still the same as the previous guitar. So this is how it sounds. As you know, Les Paul has a lot of bottom end, so let's try the F.A.C all the way from position 1 and see. Let's not change this yet, so let's just find the tone that we like, that I like, and we go from there. So this position 1. Alright, let's take a look at position 2. Okay, position 3. Alright, position 4. 5. Position 6. I like position 4, so let's put on the bright all the way to my right. Alright, position, excuse me, bright all the way to my left. Let's leave it there. And we raise the volume all the way to 12 o'clock. And let's maybe turn down the master at about, right now the master is at 3 o'clock, I think. Yep, master is at 3. Give a little bit more so that we get a little bit more hand to it. So, yeah, let's do that. Volume, master both at 3 o'clock. That's the Peel, P-E-E-L-O-R 120. Again, this is a new amp. So what I played here is just, it's a taste test. So yeah, again, if you have any questions about this amp or regarding any other amp that we have in our catalog, please do direct them to nick@cherrytone.com. That's the email. Or if you just want to browse through the collection that we have, you can check it out at www.cherrytone.com. That's the website. And wow, I mean, again, this amp, because I know the Marshall types, I know the Vox type. But with this particular model, especially this particular brand, I've only played the modern ones. I've never played the the original ones back in the 70s, or especially this model, the OR120. So I've never had a taste. But from what I can tell by playing it just now, it has a slightly darker character compared to the Marshalls and the Vox, and I quite like it. It has a different squeeze in the note. I mean, if you if you can bear with me all my guitar player jargon, I mean, it has a little bit more squeeze to the note. So you kind of have to work yourself a little bit if you just playing from the amp itself. I mean, of course, you would want. I myself personally would want a boost pedal in front of it, just to get a little bit more sustain on the solos and whatnot. But just the general playtime that I had, the general playthrough that I had with this amp, it's gorgeous. I mean, it translates the Strats well, and also it translates this guitar well as much as I would like it. It's just, I mean, yeah, it's a nice amp. It's a great amp, to be exact. And on that note, folks, this is One Your Guitar Player, your resident guitar player / amp tester, signing off for the day. Please, thank you so much, folks, for staying all the way to the end. Do comment in the video, share the video across your social media platform, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. And this is One signing off. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye, folks. See you next time. Cheers.